this playoff game is about to get underway. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Running back with the football. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Lewis. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Love the aggressive approach here by the play caller. First drive of the game, why not? Vertical passing game is on fire, picking up big gains.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the Horned Frogs lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Finding space at the 20. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal.
Boy, the script that this offense coordinator's put together to open this game is perfect. We've seen a little bit of everything. Varying formations, personnel groupings, run, pass. It's working to perfection. Now, as they move the ball into the red zone area, can they put this ball into the end zone?
Receiver makes the grab. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Scanning the field, it's Lewis. Looking for 6. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
This just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot?
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And they'll use the ground game here. Watch the spin move. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side. Able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
The pass rush closing in. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield. You better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
The catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he's brought down, but they went backwards
This defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang! They throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
A short completion with the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking to pass. It's Lewis. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They're going to run it here. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
That's a crucial 1st down. They're no longer backed up against their own goal line. 1st out of the 13. Fires it to the wide out. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. And the running back takes the handoff. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football. And it brings up a 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from the 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He's running out of time here. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Tried for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And here's the return now from midfield. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Again, makes it second and medium. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Has the first down and more. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to throw. It's Lewis. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Looking to connect with the receiver here. Pressure is coming. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass complete in second down now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. And he finds the running back in the flat. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a quick grab. Find his space at the 20. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker. Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. He'd been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Wolfhogs offense takes the field now. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. To throw, it's Lewis. Caught by the back of scrimmage. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
That completion makes it second and medium. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Second down play coming up. He keeps it on the design run. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Looking to throw it on first down. Snags a quick throw. He gains 9, so it's second and 1.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that completion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wide out. He's got his man in the open field. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Horned Frogs, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the all-important extra point. And it's good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball in his hands.
And looking to throw now on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. The pass is intercepted.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the TCU offense takes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
The Horned Frogs looking to cash in the red zone. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. They trap him for a sack.
So the first snap in the red zone, in this defense, I tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. football games. Play fake, looking to throw. Pass caught, can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Texas Christian. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end was just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Checks this down to the running back. That'll pick up a first down out at the 37.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Good for first down yardage for this offense. Takes the handoff and tests the left side.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He makes the grab and heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass caught, second down now. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
QB keeper all the way. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. And the wideout goes in motion. Here we go on 4th down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
Back to pass. It's Lewis. Looking deep to the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here, and I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And they hand it off to the back. They got him down out near the 40. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And the Horned Frogs have 1st and 10 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The receiver grabs it. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. And the Horned Frogs line up with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. A minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Frogs will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Great move in the open field. He refuses to be stopped. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we had good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch, a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out on the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
Second down and goal, upcoming. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown.
Hey, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. After putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Oh, he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? Touchdown, TCU. He just sprints into the end zone. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On first down, play action. Looking deep to the right side. Catch made in space. Look out. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
First down now at the 48. What a difference one play can make from being backed up to out near midfield. Offense will keep it on the ground here. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The receiver makes the catch. A quick spin move. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Design quarterback run. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Gain moves the ball to the 1. Third down goal. And they're trying to punch it in here.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And they'll set up now for the extra point drop. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. TCU offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Back to throw. It's Lewis. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They make the stop at the 25, but it's first and 10 for this offense.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
It's a draw. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Well, the timing and the fake on this play was so good, you almost think it's like a magical act, right? The magician is showing you something, and then you realize it's not really there. He's creating an illusion, and the illusion was that they're going to throw the football. It looked like a pass play, but instead, they turned it into a draw. The offensive linemen were able to get out in front. They drew the defensive line upfield and beat them at their own game. That's why they picked up big yards in the secondary.
second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. To the air. It's Lewis. Throw to the running back in the flat. Touchdown, Horn Frogs to put them on top now.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Kicking team out for the PAT trial. PAT puts them in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Brown. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the 4th by going to the air. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here.
This is what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, there you go. You save your best scramble today for a bit of a situation in the 4th quarter, and you pick up the first. I mean, you don't want to use that early in the game, right? You want to make sure you save it for the exact moment and the key time and key moment in the game, and that's what he did. Although, you and I both know it wasn't planned that way, but a great job of using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing it was time to go.
Getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And a sack makes it second down and forever. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. What a powerful kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Hornets offense takes the field now. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? It's a run to the left. Powers through.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. Kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive. Working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can. But the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, keep working that clock.
And the Sock were able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Movement here from the tight end. Dropping back. It's Lewis. Pump over the middle. It's Russell. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
And the defense did everything that's expected of them. Yeah, they caught the ball, but it didn't go anywhere. That's the exact best possible scenario that this defense could hope for other than a turnover.
No, kick it away here. He'll call for the fair catch here. Offense ready to start this drive. And the single back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Getting set. Here's second down. And he'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game. And the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Caught in the flat by the running back. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
We got third down. The offense has the advantage here on third down to be able to get the ball downfield. They make the completion, but this defense is just flying around. They make the catch, but they have nowhere to go after.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. appears to be changing the play. Needs a completion here on 4th down. On the move now. Fires it on the move. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they have exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Back to throw again. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. In motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Screen to the wide receiver. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. The defense makes the stop at the 3.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Bringing pressure. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
BAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No. Touchdown.
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only 1, but 2 kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy? Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
BAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. They'll give it to the back. That one moves the ball to the 16. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. The offense produced some magic. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, testing the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Solid game there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Passes the 45. Heads out of bounds after running for the 1st down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
Smart heads-up play by this quarterback. Hey, listen, they're trailing. He's got to make some plays, and if nothing's open downfield, use your legs, pick up as many yards as you can, get out of bounds, and get ready for that next play.
He breaks free. Picks up the first, looking for more. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, you got to be able to tackle better than that. Not only that, the missed tackles, he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. These are the fundamentals of the game, these missed tackles that could cost them a football game.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Now here's the toss play. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Got to pick up the third and short through the air. Defense is coming after him.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback with the game on the line. He finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they scored late to take the lead.
PAT is important to make it a 3-point lead. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Dropping back, it's Lewis. Looking right, this one caught. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? They look to throw it here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. And the big play wiped away. That's a costly flag on the offense. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? On the move now. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And a late timeout taken. Just 4 seconds on the clock. Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's incomplete. The final drive comes up empty, and the ball game is over. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.